torture 7 times. And if you look back into the record of that case, you see that the water torture they're describing is waterboarding. I mean, there's just no ifs, ands, or buts about it. It's absolutely clear. It's a case that was prosecuted by the Department of Justice itself. The person who prosecuted, I understand, is still in the department. It's on the books of the United States Court of Appeals for the Fifth Circuit. It's a significant case. If this matter were being briefed to you as a judge, and a party had missed that case, I think you would be justifiably angry and disappointed at the failure of legal scholarship that didn't find the case. What concerns me isn't that the OLC disagreed with that case. It's that in a 50-plus page opinion, they never found it, or they did find it and didn't bother to discuss it. And they discussed very similar cases where they could find an exception. Here, where I don't think the exception that they found in the other cases existed, something went badly, badly wrong over at OLC. Not just people being a little energetic. And it can recur if we don't figure out what happened and prevent it from happening again.
Senator, respectfully, I agree with your interest in thoroughness. I agree with your interest in balanced consideration. But the case to which you refer was prosecuted under the civil rights laws. It was not a case that dealt with whether a technique is or isn't torture under the torture statutes. That case was properly prosecuted under the civil rights laws, would be prosecuted today under any standard under the civil rights laws. That wasn't the issue. Indeed, the issue on appeal didn't even concern the civil rights laws.
No, but when the United States Court of Appeals described the specific technique as issue, as torture, isn't that relevant to a decision? Do you really mean to come before this committee and say that a Court of Appeals decision that describes the specific technique at issue before the Office of Legal Counsel as torture is not relevant to a discussion of whether it's torture under a different statute?
Mukasey's attempt to carry water just failed.